Oh, fuck. Right, well, hey guys, this is the third update. Um, the previous one that I posted, I was happy with, but not 100%. You couldn't really see the sky that properly. You could see it, but it wasn't 100%. So, this is my next update on GTA. I'm just going to clear the wanted level off, because those guys, all I did was a bit of sightseeing, and my god, they all wanted to kill me. Mind you, I did stumble upon a sort of Area 51 place, which wasn't good. So as you can see, it's more colourful now. You can see the sky completely clear. Um, the actual floor, I've got it kind of like Battlefront, I would say, opposed to like the rocks and stuff, and obviously the water. Again, it's a little bit laggy, but listen. Again, I've got so much loading underneath this, and as soon as you press record, sometimes the video lags, but I just need a new video recorder, I think, that doesn't affect it. I might try the Nvidia one, but as you can see, look, if I come up to here and look at this, it's very surreal. It's very strange. Oh, there's a fox. You're lucky. Let's just go around here and have a look at this. Yeah, it's very surreal. It's very odd. It's almost like I'm playing. I don't know. It's really strange. It's like I'm playing Battlefront. If that makes any sense. When I look at these rocks and stuff, it looks like I'm playing Battlefront. I don't, but I think I've been playing Battlefront too much, like with settings and stuff. Um, but yeah, I love it. And I think it won't be long now before I release it. And when I release it, guys, then I was trying to get EMB to work with it, but with Battlefront, I still might try with that, because to get NBA Lighting in Battlefront will be freaking awesome. But it's the coding. We'll have to wait and see on that. I don't think it'll make that much of a difference, but I think it should make it more clearer, less noisy. So we'll see. I haven't really thought about that, but this is, this is just the R shader. It's not even Sweet Effects. This is just using the R shader. It has got Sweet Effects settings, but it isn't actually activated. But I do like this. Let me just go do something a second. Let me just put the time, change the time, of course. So as you can see now, I'm going to start off with evening. So you can see the sun going over the mountains there, and everything's nice and red because obviously the sun's going down. And then obviously the last part, and then lights start coming on. And you know, even if you're in the middle of nowhere on GTA, the minute you put the lights on, you can actually see everything. It's really strange, but it's really surreal, this game. Even more so with this. So I'm just gonna start loading up the daytime. Let's have a look here. So this is about 6 o'clock in the morning, I would say. I reckon it is, depending on what time of the year it is, but it's got to be something like that. Anyway, I'm just gonna fast forward the minutes and bring up the daytime here. So you've got a nice pleasant lighting coming over the mountains. I need to get up a bit higher though, because I'm not quite sure. Come on. Alright, this will do. I believe the sun's going to come up in this direction. As you can see, it's completely dark here, and it should be. There's no sunshine coming through. There's no way this should be any bright. It should still be dark. And obviously, as I've done it, it's dark here. And then on the other side is a different story. As you come over this from the darkness, because this bit is going to be dark. As you come over this part, the light should just hit it so you can see glimpses of colour. Yep. And then as we come up to the top of this, the light should start coming through and hitting the rocks here, and it should start to get light. So I'm happy with that. Okay, so we're just going to bring the sun up to bring the lighting up, and as the lighting comes up, the colours should start to relax a bit. Yeah, perfect. And that's all you want. You don't want a lot of colour. You want enough for the flowers and everything. And as you can see, the skin colour now as well is perfect for human colour. Well, unless you've got a deep dark tan, which I don't think Michael has. So Michael's not the person really to sunbathe all day. So I'm just going to fly over to the city now. Let's fly over to the city. So now I haven't got the weather turned off or frozen, so it's going to change the weather as we go by. But I'm just going to land over here, past Michael's house, right by the old shops. I'm going to land over here. Well, actually, I'm going to land here. Let's land here. Ow. I've really got to get the landing sorted out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was bad.
Ow.
Okay, so I'm just going to show you this. I'm going to stand here on this corner. I'm going to show you this. And then across down the street here. The reason I stopped here was because I wanted to walk down this street, the same as the last video, and see if you can see the difference. So the skin on everyone should be perfect to their skin colour, not too bright. Everyone's got their sort of tans. I mean, shut up. So as you can see, we're walking down this street. The lighting is much better now. You can see the blue sky perfect. Not too much blur. There's still a bit of blur there, but not too much. As you look down, you get that blur effect, but that's the tilt. That's the tilt effect. And you do get it a little bit like jagged blur, but I'm going to turn that off. But I just wanted to put it on just to give you a better idea of the effect. So now I'm going to pause the time. Well, actually, yeah, I'm just going to double check this. So there's the night down the street. And then obviously as it goes daytime, the sun comes up, but it's not too bright. And as it gets lighter, you notice Michael's skin colour is becoming much more human skin colour. You know, some people have got a tan in this game, some people ain't. There's no point having them all running around looking red like they've been stuck in fallen asleep for 8 hours on the beach and no one's woke them. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm going to trigger the normal game. This is my one. Okay, so now I'm going to pause the time, and I'm going to put on rain. Oh, I've already got it. I've got it paused. Hang on a minute. Let's just change. So cloud. Okay, so now rain looks like that, which is much better. Much better, and you still got the light in the sky as well. So it's still got the atmospheric lighting. God, look at that plane coming over. Sweet. That gives a proper realism look. Okay, so let's just go back to the time, and I'm going to change this to noon. I'm going to go through the hours so you can see. So it starts to get dark now, and you sort of get that little blue aspheric look as the sun starts to go down on the rain, and it becomes a little bit more brighter because obviously the sun's shining across, and obviously the rays are hitting the light and reflecting on the floor. It's quite incredible how they did the lighting on this game. Gotta give them full marks for that. And then obviously it starts to get dark. I wanted to show you the actual rain effects on the floor. Like here, as you're walking towards this shop, the reflections on this shop. Now some of you must say, well that's a bit dark, but I haven't exactly got it on proper night time yet. This is like 7 o'clock in the morning, I think, 6 o'clock, just as it's getting light. But again, with the rain settings on and everything, it's looking quite nice. I need to obviously adjust it a little bit to comprehend that when the lights are on at night, you do get that light shine, so it's not as dark as it looked when I showed you that then. But I love the light differences. Look, I'm speeding it up so you can see it. I love that. And if I put it on there, well, it just looks really good. And I'm not just, you know, being big-headed about that. It does look good. It's proper rain look. When it chucks it down, I mean, that is what it looks like. The sky goes grey, or the whites, and you have like light showers. But look, I live in the UK. If it rains, it looks like this. Simple as that. I'm just gonna change this. I'm gonna put it to daytime. I'm gonna go to weather, and I'm gonna turn it into thunder. So again, you've got that darker look with the light. Well, we'll like to fly in that weather. Again, this is snow. Now, do you know what I really like? I like the snow. I like the way it shines on the buildings. I like the snow effect on the buildings. If I can make that sky blue and turn it from snow, then I reckon we've got a proper real life looking effect. I'm going to have to play about with the time cycle, so when it says snow, it's in fact sunny day. Because I just think that really should be like a sunny day look. Yeah, I'll have to play about with the time cycle and change it. And then you've got obviously blizzard, and then that one as well. I think that one would be good for cloudy. I mean, obviously it looks cloudy, but I don't look without the snow. Yeah. Anyway, so and then obviously the Christmas one, which I don't like. And then you've got the sunny one, which I think looks much better now. It's not too bright, and you can see all the clouds and everything in the sky. Clear, neutral again, smog. Not too much smog, just a little bit of like a haze overcast, clouds, so you can see the clouds in the sky, the blue sky, the sun. Um, and then you've got clearing, which is a little bit of rain. Again, rain, back to rain. Yeah, so it's coming together quite nice. Let me just let me just do the time on this, just to see what it looks like. Yeah, that definitely has to be brightened up a bit, but you get the idea of what it does look like. If I do, I mean, the game looks quite good on its own as vanilla. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, see, let me just, yeah, the lighter it gets, the more realistic it gets. So let's fly around the city a bit quickly. Take off, damn you. Yeah. Pop a rain effect. Let me just land here. Ow. Landing is never good. The parachute on the floor. I love the reflection of the green on the buildings on the rain on the floor. I love that. Wow, and that bus kind of looked real then. Yeah, so I hope you like this little brief video that I did just to show you what it looks like. It's coming again quite well. It's coming on again quite nicely, but I will be again updating it. But I will, like I said, release it before Christmas so everyone can try it out. And then it's on to Fallout 4. So thanks, guys. Speak to you soon.